everyone. Just going to show you how to find out who's done what in the community. So first of all, you need to click on your Members Management tab, and then you need to scroll down to the bottom of that tab when it opens, and on the right hand side you will see something called Export in Excel. So that's now exported a small CSV, or it's an Excel file actually. Just open it up, and this will probably need a little bit of Excel skill to be able to work this, but let me just show you. If we put a filter line in here, then it allows you to see who's done what. Now in this list here you've got moderators topics. Now this only works for text-based topics, not the polls, but you can see who has done what. Now if I wanted to see who has done the very first activity, which was all to do with LPG in the future, I need to go back to my list of topics and find out the exact title. So the title I've got is LPG gas in the future. So if I switch back to here, I've got LPG gas in the future. So this is the topic, and if I just use this drop down, the numbers here show how many comments people have made on that particular topic. So someone has actually made up to 8 comments on that one topic, but all we're interested in here is how many people have done the topic at least once. So we remove the zeros, and down here the counter says there's 39 people, so we know 39 people have done the pre-task. Okay, we then want to know who started day 1. So I'm just going to go back to here. So the first task on day 1 was your LPG bottle. So I go back to the spreadsheet. This is all in alphabetical order, by the way. So I now found your LPG bottle, which was the first task on day 1. And I can see the NAs, by the way, were a rather unusual thing in the UK because we had LPG and non-LPG users. So this is only for part of the sample. So you can see we had 21 people who were the LPG users who did that first activity. Then if we go back, and let's now move on to improvements required, which was the final task for the LPG users. So I'll go back now to the spreadsheet, search out improvements required. Here it is, and I can see how many people got to the end of day 1 who were LPG users, and that was 13. If I just do the same for my LPG users, the non-LPG users, their final activity was actually a poll, which I can't count in here, but everybody in day 2 should have started with a new lightweight bottle. So let me just go back and say, okay, here's a new lightweight bottle. So, and this was open to everybody by this time. So I can see that 31 people started day 2. Okay. Equally, I can select people who did not do day 2. I can do the reverse. I can find out that there's actually 12 people who did not start day 2. So if I want to communicate with those people, I can look over here and I can find their usernames. Okay, so here are the usernames if I then want to contact those people. So that's the first part of the exercise. Now if you want to communicate directly with them, we need to use the chat tool. So let's say Baker's Girl is the person that we want to communicate with. I'm going to go back now to the community, and I'm going to go Members Management. So there are several ways in which I can use the emailer, but the easiest way here, you can see Baker's Girl is down here. This is the email tool here. It's quite basic, but I can either click on the email tool and pick up the person's name, or I can pick up the names here. So I'm just going to select Baker's Girl here. I'm going to select the right, and you can see that Baker's Girl has already been checked. Okay. and you can see that I'm going to be the sender. So what I can do in here is I'm actually not going to write to Baker's Girl, I'm going to write to myself. So here we are. So I'll just say test message, please wake up or whatever, and send. So that message will now go to me, Art, as a chase up. And really we only want to use the email tool when we're not engaged with people via the topics. That's the important thing. Now, you don't have to be able to do all this. We can do it for you. But some of you have said, well, how do I do this? And I've now shown you. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Thank you.